Okay, need to do that again. Welcome and hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is a live recording session and transmission rehearsal from Studio Lab at UOGOC, a growing cancer production. I'm Eddy, your host, and you're watching Eddy Does Internet of Capitalism show. If you're watching the recording, you can jump to near the end of the recording for a stream recapitulation summary before I create a shortened, edited format. I do these recordings live to rehearse and to cut the production time for creating later on a normal, acceptable length episode, depending on what I cover during the live stream. With that said, this time I want to get into habit making. I'll start building actually. I use the retro gaming, like my retro gaming journal diary from 80s when I was a kid, build and rehearse production and to get the format for the visuals and content all together, and see how to use the cloud tools like Twitch and YouTube to make episodes. Now hit stream marker. I've redone just now this intro because I didn't previously unmute the mic. I'll do one more check on the audio just to make sure. I've set up monitoring for live on the headphones. Sounds good. Let me switch here to overview. I'm also testing. Right now I'm also testing how much load can I put on this computer that is capturing streaming. Maybe I'll do this time. I'll say that again. This time I'm not quite sure. I'll open the few things extra. Got few things extra here showing. These are the sources, like the camera. Maybe I'll need it. I'd like sometimes to show something in the studio, like the layout. Then I've got the black screen that I'll actually turn on now. The far on the left is the retro station emulation, Windows XP. I'll have it start up in real time for the more authentic experience. There she goes. Then over here, this yellow thing pointing. This area is the design illustration app that I might use to add some visual elements to the OBS during live, because this time I want to record the content gameplay use 3 markers to mark the specific moments in the stream, and also in the same pass during the stream I also want to get the assets, at least get the assets and create a thumbnail, also using a little bit OBS and maybe some cropping, trimming, resize tool for the images. I have settled for this scene. So I'll be using this scene for the retro content. I've settled on this resolution for video and content captured. Because so the video is height of this video is 720 and the content here is 1248 resolution. It is good because it fits my monitor. So as a matter of fact, that's why I'll use this. So here we go. Here's the thing. So here is my gameplay PC that I'll use for gameplay, and it's a larger LCD and it cannot handle low resolutions for retro content, but for emulators can upscale on their own, and I'll use 720. I'm just, I don't know what I'm talking. 1024 708 resolution, which is 4:3 aspect ratio, and also the same thing on the capture device. That's the thing. So if I throw here, see if I throw in here, if I throw in there, where is it? If I throw here on this display the capture device properties, in a few streams previously I've tried to previous streams ago, I've tried to capture the retro content, and that didn't work well because of the I didn't figure right away how my output computer is being captured at which aspect ratio and resolution. I will not go into those technical details, but then it's very specific to my computer and my capture device. So anyway, what I found out is that I need to match on the device, capture device, I need to match the output resolution for the computer also that is displaying, creating the output. That is a separate computer, so it's a cloned image. So it's on the monitor and then cloned image captured, so I don't need output for the capture device. I can just use the primary. Only thing I need to do is on the capture on the source computer, open the properties and disable here you go. Here's one thing I need to do on the source computer, and that is refresh the display arrangement, because I get flickering on one output. When the display is cloned, one output will flicker. I'm not sure which one. So one display is actually primary even in a mode when they're cloned like this, and I don't want to extend, I want to disable one, so I don't, so on the so that display got disabled over here, and I will re-enable it now, and that will allow me to properly keep the sync to the capture output. Actually, that's the point. So when I re-enable this display, also do the clone, so the flicker will be on my display, not on the output, if it will occur. That's that thing. What would be the next thing right now? Okay, so if I switch to this scene that I'll use for this, this is still the layout overview, the visuals overlay background in the OBS is still work in progress. I like where it's going. I'll go back here, remove this. I'm also testing what will work better on the capture computer for some external content that can be put in the stream, like a browser or that type of thing that can run on the same computer. So some of the sources here come from other computers. What's going on here on this screen? Can we see that? Okay, here I have the... This is monitoring for stream and live playback of content, like if in case I'm playing a game. Same thing is with this monitor over there, is also connected to the monitoring computer. And this is dedicated capture computer that can also handle some additional tasks, but I mainly use it just for streaming. It has capture devices on it, and I've set up on it a audio routing, so I can have audio for monitoring streaming routed properly. Only thing I've set it up all recently, so I'm still rehearsing what comes at which end. Previously I had monitoring, live monitoring what you're getting. I was looking at it and listening on the same output speakers, and now I've set up that I just grab the headphones and make sure that way I can make sure right away that all bits of the stream are healthy, like no audio drops, breaks, clicks, sources, audio capturing broken, things like that. And I can always check on that monitor that the stream is still going, and I just circle around the tabs there to make sure that it is running on all platforms, like I'm doing now. Some alternative platforms, unlike Twitch and YouTube, sometimes can have issues, like Odyssey. They can suffer some downtime, but here I can see everything is operational. If I would have a new computer, beefy machine, I might just set up everything on the same computer. Virtualization, emulation and streaming, and handle all the sources from one machine. It's way simpler. It's the control for the content and for controlling signals, colors, for video quality, everything is centralized and simpler to have an overview right away. Well, when having outside sources through the capture devices, some aspects of video can require more attention, like color formats, video formats, so on. Okay. What I have here is the source computer from where I'm capturing the sound. Is connected through the HDMI capture, and that's where I get the real-time audio from the source computer. And on my monitoring computer, on this one, I'll make it so that I'm using partially two audio devices, the HDMI output through the GPU and the onboard Realtek audio for real-time monitoring, because Realtek audio has a real-time line input playback, so I can have that live playing. And I'm using the HDMI to monitor as a secondary output device set as a primary. So second device listening, having the output from the video from the internet to check for the stream health. Back to this thing. Okay, so audio is ready.